right, hello. Welcome back to Royal Family Tarot Tea. I am your psychic bestie one, bringing you all of, the most salacious, Royal Family Psychic Tarot. Thank you everyone for being here. If you are new, you're more than welcome to stay and be part of our Royal Family Tea. I would love to have you here. So make sure that you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or upload. Definitely like the video because that helps to promote the channel. All right. And when you're done with that, please definitely you can join everybody else. Okay. Because this is a Royals family, period. All right. Everybody feel free to join us in Royals Elite VIP Patreon. All right. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics about all of the Royals, everything going on, okay, front, back, side to side. But the best tier is the all access tier, okay? It gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube platforms, in addition to all of the psychic readings that I release exclusively and only in VIP Patreon. So you get access to my world predictions, celebrity readings, of course, royals. I do your zodiac and love forecast, true crime tarot, you name it. The all access tier is where you want to be. It has the most value, okay, for your investments. And VIP Patreon, y'all like I'm working on my UK accent, okay? Y'all like it. And VIP Patreon is where it's the only place you can get access to my psychic prediction receipts, as I am a psychic medium. I do psychic readings, I make psychic predictions, and when they come true, I post those results, okay, on in VIP. Speaking of psychic predictions receipts, predicted it, okay? Predicted it finally, all right? King Charles has kicked Andrew. Listen, didn't I tell you? I feel like I said something when I did that Eugenie reading. Maybe that listen, I'm telling you, I'll be giving advice. I'm in practice for giving this royal advice already. And I remember in that title, I said, Andrew, and I removed the prince, all right? And it looks like very much that King Charles has the third, okay, has followed suit and removed all titles, all right? Kind of feel bad for the girls because that means that they're no longer princesses. And it was a whole thing. And so I can only assume that maybe after some investigation that they were like, listen, everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. All right. But King Charles has finally honored his late mother, Queen Elizabeth's, wishes to oust Andrew. And, everybody is saying that maybe Virginia, meet Virginia. Okay, I did a real deep dive into her story on my main channel. All right, you can check that out if you're in VIP. But her book came out. She has long passed on. She was saying before she passed that people were after her, that they were trying to, annex her, so to speak. And she did end up passing, but her book has come out. All right, very, very explosive book. And it seems that, heads are rolling in these Windsor streets. By the way, happy Halloween, everyone. You can see I am Annabelle, okay? Here, rightfully. So, all right, so heads are rolling in these Windsor streets. And, people are saying, maybe they are preparing, that, for the longest time, people were feeling that maybe King Charles wasn't making a move because he was worried about any tea or secrets that Andrew would spill. It seems now that, King Charles and Prince William or anybody, it's like, I will not be threatened. You got to get up out of here. All right. From the public outcry from those book excerpts. All right. So let's see what was the final straw or the energy surrounding it. Now, a lot of other whispers on these Windsor streets were saying when they had that state dinner that the reason they rolled out the royal red carpet, all right, was because, on this side in the United States, the FBI had basically dismissed the case. And yeah, I heard family business, or that's our family's business. So Maybe King Charles wanted all the credit for, handling it, even though it took forever. All right, here by ousting Andrew. All right. So I want to use the oracle cards to pull some energy around what was the straw that really kind of broke the camel's back. All right. He had been telling him to get out of the residence for so long. I don't know why it's taking so long for this energy to come out. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Okay, we have imprisonment. Oh, right. Because if we have imprisonment, right, royals cannot be prosecuted. So if he strips him of the titles and he's no longer a royal, is it possible that Prince Andrew can be sent to jail? Is it possible that he can be prosecuted for his crimes in the UK? Now, I don't know about over here because, again, the FBI dismissed the case. They do have the right to reopen the case, all right? But it makes me wonder, is that a possibility if the king has stripped his titles to basically make him a commoner? Is he vulnerable now to be able to be held accountable for crimes against humanity, women, and children, and be sent to prison? Let's clarify here with the tarot, this imprisonment card. Yeah, for messing with them children, allegedly, apparently. All right. Yeah. Okay. They don't want anything standing in the way to be able to hold them back should anybody pursue. So that is why the titles are being stripped. Maybe because that was his only protection from prosecution with this imprisonment, right? Being a royal gave him protections. If we strip the titles, all right, well, baby, now you're on your own. Everybody is on their own. It's giving a free for all. I feel like there are so many cases, maybe even the victims are able to go back, maybe even victims that have not spoken up yet are able to pursue him and put the final nail in the coffin with this 10 of wands. Okay, here I feel that they were also blindsided by some insider tea. It could have come from the book, all right, here, but I do feel like something was released behind the scenes that, even though a lot of people like to say King Charles don't have no soul or whatever, I feel something touched his soul, and it's very much giving like I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. Now that recent viral news, trigger warning that Virginia was talking about in her book, uh was allegedly and apparently, a child. Andrew had a child slumber party. That's as best as I could put it. All right. And, whatever, maybe he even sat down. It's different, right? When you have someone speaking, but when you read someone's words, and I feel like I've got to get the book, all right? Because it gives me the impression that Virginia put it all on the line. And it's like reading someone's diary. So maybe he read the book, but whatever he read, it touched his heart chakra, and he's like, yeah, now we're going to be cooperating. Three of Pentacles with this Chariot card, cooperating with the authorities. I feel spiritually, even though again they say the royals have no soul, whatever he read, whatever information and intel that he came in contact with about his brother, all right, it gave him a contrite spirit, and he's like, yeah, spiritually I can't, he doesn't, he and you think after all of the things, but this thing is like, yeah, I can't live with that. It was something he read or saw. He's like, I can't turn a blind eye. Yeah, and it's this Two of Swords and this Ace of Cups is very much giving my heart goes out. All right, my heart goes out. I also heard Jesus wept. So whatever he read, maybe even Trump gave him, the files that concerned his brother, that in a combination along with Virginia's book. And he's like, yeah, I can't ignore this. I have to do something. So again, and baby, it looked like him. All right. Again, he removes all the protections of the title. And so now he could be held accountable. All right. Give me another oracle. What was the energy surrounding the king finally honoring, okay, his late mother's request, Queen Elizabeth, all right, to kick Andrew out of the castle? Okay. Here. Was this it? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it's given what it is given. Look, legal proceedings. All right. Legal proceedings. So again, he has no protection. Okay. Here. Oh my God. I listen, side note. It's like, girl, if I hear one more damn commercial, I'm so tired of let me just get back on subject. All right. They're gonna wear us out with these commercials. Anyway, legal proceedings. Again, so it is as I thought. Look at this. He also says grandparent. I'm telling you, I believe that possibly Trump gave him access to some files and in combination with that book. And when he saw those things, he has a granddaughter, he has a grandbaby. And if you go, those of you that are in VIP, Royals Elite VIP, if you're not, join Royals Elite VIP Patreon and go back and watch those Epstein file readings, especially the ones where I talked about Prince Andrew and I did a deep dive into, okay, well, what did he do? Baby, when you think grandparents, you think of, and it, okay, trigger warning. And so once allegedly apparently the king read these things, he's thinking about Princess Charlotte, he's thinking about George and Louis. I have grandchildren. There is no way as a grandfather I can allow these things, to stand and take place and then I not do anything about this. All right. So let's look at this. Yeah, he's totally rejected him. All right. Here, I feel like there's already paperwork being processed here with these legal proceedings against, again, Andrew. It's now Andrew, no longer. Yes. So legal proceedings followed by the Eight of Wands. Action, okay, is being taken. Okay. This is active motion happening right now. All right. Again, overwhelmed. He was blindsided. The king was blindsided, all right, by this information, these secrets. And something was undeniable with this moon and this Five of Cups. Something was there. He is, I heard, like, you leave me no choice. I have no choice. And it was the receipts. It's the receipts, it's the deception, okay? And we have this Three of Cups here. Remember, I told you that recently in the news, it went viral about, and he maybe even asked him, well, what did you do? What did you do? And Andrew lied about it. Maybe he sat him down and said, now's your time to confess to me what you did when the king already had the receipts. I want to check your heart and see if you're going to admit to me face to face what you did. And Andrew lied about it when the king already had the receipts. And the most damning part was definitely, most probably, allegedly, those threesome orgy, okay, rumors. He said, you didn't tell me about that. You didn't tell me about that. All right. So listen, you're going to jail. Okay, Andrew, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. All right. Listen, Get in the comments and spill the royalty. All right. What do you think happens from here? Yeah, there are more people. There are more victims. Okay. There are more women. 10 of swords. Andrew is done. All right. Listen, join us over in Royals Elite VIP Patreon. You can catch up on the story. More people are coming out. There were more victims, more children, more women. He's done. He is done. And so they are separating themselves or trying to separate themselves. All right. And you may even see, baby, you might see Prince William and King William and Queen Catherine on the throne sooner than you think, because whatever this was, it disturbed his spirit. It may be to the point where he's like, I'm gonna just go ahead and succeed, or whatever you guys call it, all right, and usher in the new day with this 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Magician card, okay? Here, and there are records and receipts. Oh, this is so bad, all right? So again, meet us over in VIP so you could catch up to the timeline. You can hear my dog barking in the back because he got in trouble. So he's in his little kennel. All right, and they about to put Andrew in the same place. Allegedly, is what I heard. Happy Halloween. Mm, mm.